My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, and this review will have spoilers, so there's your warning. But I feel like these Michael Bay produced Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies get a very bad rep, and for the life of me, I don't understand why. Like, they're not great, they're not going to change your life, but I think as popcorn entertainment, they definitely deliver. And I think that people just bring the hatred of Michael Bay into them because I'm just truly baffled that these movies are hated as much as they are because I have fun with them. And this movie, I think, is actually the best Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie we have so far. And my favorite element of it is how it just fully embraces its goofiness. It knows exactly what it is and rolls with it. Like the villain is a literal brain, and I really loved that. It's just not afraid to go out there. And you just got some elements of this movie where the villains use each other but the turtles actually care about each other, their family, and it's about the differences between them. You also got an element here of the turtles wanting to be human, and I like some ideas it's going for about accepting yourself for who you are, and that includes all the good and the bad. I just think that it gets maybe introduced a bit too late, but thematically it is there from the beginning. It's just maybe could have been written a bit better. I think Dave Green directs this movie very well when it comes to the tone. Like I said, he knows just how goofy this movie is and leans into it. It's very self aware without being annoying, and I think the song choices worked really well. I think where the directing is a bit lacking though is in the action sequences. Because Jonathan Liebsman did a great job with that first movie, especially that mountain scene. And here you have an opportunity for a great over the top action sequence where they're fighting in a plane and then the fight continues to a river and it's just kind of unremarkable. I feel like he could have stepped up his game there, but tone wise, he does a good job. I feel like he has lots of potential if maybe he doesn't focus on CGI heavy movies in the future. I guess we'll see. I wasn't a fan of Earth to Echo personally, but I think he does a good job with this movie for the most part. And I think the cast also works much better here. Megan Fox, terrible in the first movie. I actually think they use her well here, and I liked her. I think she does a much better job. Will Arnett, they utilize him much more properly here. I thought his character. I like the way his character was written. He does a good job as well. Tyler Perry, I think, is legitimately great here. He's just having a blast with this movie, and he's so over the top and goofy, like a mad scientist, and I loved that. Lola Liney, I think, was the weakest part. Um, she just comes across like she's trying too hard to be edgy and eh. Stephen Amell, I used to love Arrow for the first two seasons, and I think he does a fine job. He brings enough personality. I won't say he's great, but I wouldn't say he bogs the movie down by any means. Then you've got Noel Fisher as Michelangelo, and I think he does a very good job. Jeremy Howard is very good as Donatello. Alan Richardson is really good as Raphael. Like, I think he's legitimately, like, this bunch of cast members bring these characters to life so much better than any other movie, in my opinion. And then you get to Pete Plazak, who I think does a fine job as Leonardo. I just don't understand why they replaced Johnny Knoxville. Johnny Knoxville, I thought, did a great job, and Pete didn't do bad, but I kind of missed Johnny here. Brian Tree is pretty generic as Shredder, nothing to him at all. But then you get to Stephen Fairley and Gary Anthony Williams and as Bebop and Rocksteady, and I thought they were great. They have so much personality. They're so goofy and out there, and I really liked what they brought to their characters. And every time they said, "My man," it cracked me up. I thought they were really funny. So I think the cast does a much better job here. I think the script understands what works and doesn't work about these characters and uses that pretty well. I think Dave Green directs the tone very well, and I love how this movie just embraces its goofiness. As a big CGI blockbuster, I do think it falls flat a few times. The script's not great. It could have been fixed up here and there, but I had fun with this movie for what it is. So I'll give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows a 6.5 out of 10. Okay, have you seen Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon, and Gavin out.